Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a team from the ACC, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Returner looking to make a play here. Breaking through defenders. He steps out at the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The guys up front line up. It's first down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Chris, how's that for starting the national championship off the right way for this offense? Very first opportunity to get a one-on-one matchup. They hit it for a big one, and it's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. The linebacker shifting around now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. We'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's got it. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Has the first down and more. Touchdown, Gamecocks. It was a foot race and he won it.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Here's the handoff. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. He breaks free. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Press coverage now from the secondary. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I like what the offensive coordinator's trying to do here to try to keep the defense off balance by mixing up his play calling. But hey, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. They're not fooled at all on this play. Nice tackle for a loss here against the option.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
And the Rainbow Warriors have 1st and 10 here. Defense showing blitz here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Going for a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's looking to scramble. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down. We're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 30 now. Past the 20. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's an option look. Pitch to the back.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Empty set now, 5 wide. 1st down, looking to throw the football. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. They'll give it to the back. Trucks through the defender. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group formation and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Quarterback's got it on the option. Got the first down, now looking for more. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
It's a blitz look here from the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the 1st half of the national title.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. Takes the toss and heads left. Gets some space around the 30. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. And they get the completion. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw, and they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Just ran away from the defense.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Fighting him off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Tackle after the pick, and then he'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Rainbow Warriors will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. offense comes back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball to the left after plenty of time in the pocket. Excellent protection. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half of the championship game. And they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary, potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he had a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Touchdown, Hawaii. They will claim the second half lead. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. It reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff from the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's the second down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, but he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. The Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's on the run, launches deep. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Off the RPO, caught to the right. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The attempt is no good. He missed it. After the miss, still down by 7.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head for a kicker.
Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Okay, ready?
Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
On the set.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
Pound 55 weak.
And there's the handoff.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Tailback with another carry. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hunt. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Rainbow Warriors with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Let's go.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. So no surrender here with the national championship on the line, but a lot still has to happen to complete this miracle.
Well, you can see the will of this team, the way they have fought and tried to stay in this game. And, hey, they've given themselves a chance. Now they got to recover the onside kick, and if they're able to do that, now you still have to go down and score a touchdown. They have a chance.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in a national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks.